What's up? What's up? What's up? It's the MKP. It's the MKP. Raheem in the building. It's the MKP. We got a Lee in the building. Mr. Make It Happen. It's the MKP.
Hey y'all.
It's the MKP. All day long.
Hey y'all.
It's the MKP.
Hey y'all.
It's the MKP. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's the Ketchup Podcast, episode 57. We the Riverboat Marauders in this building. You know what I'm saying? You got your host, Lofton, aka Mr. Hayes Adonis. And I got my co-host, Raheem, in the building.
Yeah, Mr. Make It Happen all day long. Let's go.
And down below, we always got to have a little perspective. What up, Aaliyah?
Hey y'all.
What is cracking, man? It's been a crazy week. I was on a business trip all week. You know what I'm saying? We was running around, co-workers doing co-worker things after meetings. We was having a good time. Hit the bars, tasted some of the bourbons and things like that in the interesting state of Nebraska.
Okay.
All right, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, man. Hold them Nebraska's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Husky.
You know what I'm saying?
Out there, you know what I'm saying? Got to see a buddy of mine from the Army, so that was good. He left that way. So, what's up?
Did you see Dill?
No, it was one for when I was in Germany.
Okay.
In Germany, my man Jason.
I'm about to say Dill, the only black man I know that ever been from Nebraska. I swear to
I
God.
know you got your boy Crawford, Frank. Your boy
Hey, before I left, they're having a parade. Well,
Yeah,
they had a parade Saturday.
Right?
Yeah, they had a parade Saturday. I was like, we was already up out of there, but they had a parade Saturday for Crawford up there. So everybody in town was they was amped up about Crawford, man, knocking fools out. They was out there talking it. So you know, they was repping for they town, for they state. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. We went and saw they had a nice little museum out there, got all type of old aircraft and stuff. We checked that out, and then they got one of the dopest zoos. They zoo is pretty freaking dope. They got like a dome in it where they keep like the desert animals and stuff, and you like walk through there, and you can they're like close enough you almost can touch them, but they got the little like chicken wiring keeping you away from them. They have like a bayou joint where you walk over it's dark in the room. You walking like on decks, like you walking through the bayou, and they got like crocodiles and stuff. So it's a dope zoo. It's like they be in their habitat. It's pretty
camels in the double.
It's pretty fresh. Yeah, it's pretty fresh. So you know what I'm saying? If you ever in Omaha, go check out the zoo. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on Omaha Zoo. You know what I'm saying?
Got nan reason to be.
I feel like
what if Crawford is LGI? Now you about to be in Omaha, right?
No doubt.
See, now that's the reason, huh?
Look, we LGI for life, no matter where they go. Omaha, all that.
All right,
look, I mean, from the old bit. He think it's a game from the old bit.
So it was a decent week for me. Got to do that. So, Roz, man, talk to me. What's your week like?
Yeah, man. So I spent my week in Vegas, where it's hot as the hell, pretty much. I'm talking about. You ever walked out somewhere and instantly got an attitude? I'm talking about literally like, woo. Hey, if you go to Vegas and they say it's hot in here, believe me, they're not playing, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Like in Florida, we got that humid heat. Yeah. Different. I walked out of the terminal and got instantly slapped in the face and damn near swung on somebody. I was mad at the dude beside me. I'm like, I don't even know you, player, but shit. You in my damn heat space, man. Shit. Nigga, temperatures go up. So anyway, man, yeah, so it was DEF CON convention. So people don't DEF CON is a cyber convention, right? Mm-hmm. And I consider myself a nerd by trade. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when I tell you I was in DEF CON with the nerdiest of the man, I'm talking about people walking around. It looked like Comic-Con. That's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you it was more crimes committed in that one damn building than the whole nation this week. Guaranteed. Cryptocurrency being stolen, identity being stolen, all kind of shit. Any cybercrime that could happen was probably happening in that damn place. I'm gonna be real with you. The shit was so bad you had to walk in there with your Wi-Fi off, the Bluetooth off. The shit was gonna get stolen. I'm telling you this shit now. I guarantee you, my name is probably not even Rajin no more right now. He just gave me a whole other identity.
Latrell in the building.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You changed my whole identity. Yeah, so yeah, shit was crazy, bro. It was a good experience, bro. I came back early. I wasn't supposed to get back to matter of fact, right now, literally supposed to be landing in 30 minutes, but
but you know what's important? The show. Got to keep the show going.
Exactly. That's why.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean, he had to get back and finish up those T-shirts he promised us 3 weeks ago.
Hey, I'm finna show you. Hey, y'all, I'm finna show you the game I had. Matter of fact, hold on for a minute. Let me get my staff downstairs. I can get my staff.
Well, why you getting the staff together? Aaliyah, talk to us. What was your week like?
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, you look it. Just
so my mother passed last year. So what we did was we started doing her memorial barbecue for her birthday, which would have been Friday. Well, her birthday was Friday, but yesterday we did we did the party. So it's like, all the family came through. I am the only person who cooks. There was close to 100 fucking people here. So yes, I am tired. We done had cows, we had chickens, we had lambs, we had goats, we had fruits, we had plants. I am tired.
I'm coming through next year. I'm coming through next year. That sounds good.
Come on through. Literally, come on through. Bring yourself. That's all you need to bring. In the chair, because it won't be having a lot of chairs. So come on through. And that's what it is. And the funny thing is, because I do all the for the most part, I do all the cooking. I do all the preparing. I do everything. So some of my cousins, especially the older ones, excuse me, they wound up giving me money back for everything that I was paying out and everything. So that was pretty cool of them. Usually, it's like I said, it started off as just we wanted to do something for my mom, whose birthday we wasn't going to celebrate last year after she passed, and then it turned into what it is now. It's a pink themed party. My mom used to do the pink parties every year. Usually we do it like the first or second week in October, because in Philadelphia is the breast cancer awareness walk during that time. So a lot of friends, my mom put into the walk, obviously. So a lot of her friends, especially those who survived, party. So it's been like. It is all love. I love to see my family like that. I'm loving that we're getting together, and it's not a funeral.
Right.
When I say a motherfucker tired,
put that work in. Hey, I'm
tired. I have been running all week. I'm like, I'm drinking water today. I don't need nothing else to drink.
Look, I feel you. I feel you. Look, we was talking about it before you started the show, and I see my mom happened to be in here because we had the family reunion. We was talking about it. As soon as I got off the plane, it was like, "Hey, son, can you go pick up the? Hey, can you go over here and pick up the? And then when we need to pick up the, and I got to, and I was like, yeah, and then pick up the, and all right, and then pick up. So I mean, I feel you. I understand exactly what was happening.
My time was the grill, and I was saying, like, literally every time somebody come back there and ask me, "Hey, we got any napkins? Hey, where's the water?" I'm like, "I'm on fries. I don't know shit else about nothing going on. I'm on fries." Remember that from Coming to America? He was like, "I'm on fries. Next week is the rest, and that's when I'm like, all I did was literally like 8 hours straight. I was on. I had my aunt got 2 grills back there, so I'm on 2 grills cooking it up. I'm like, I don't know nothing. If it's a pot of meat right there that need to go on the grill, that's all I'm doing. I'm like, shit. My cousin was talking to me. I know I fell asleep on her. I was tired. I was like, girl. My aunt said, "Well, go ahead, get ready, so you can come back here." I said, "Girls, when I get in that shower, I'm gonna be in that shower." And that's it. I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna fall asleep in there. I'm not coming out. I'm not coming back down. So, yeah.
Hey, but
it's good times though. Good times.
Hey, it's always a good time to have it with family. And hey,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mom's put it in there. She said she appreciate. Hey, I was just coming to visit, Mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm down to do it. I'm down to do it whenever. You know what I'm saying?
Because Miss Ronda said, I know you wasn't complaining.
Yeah. Well, he was trying to complain on the low, like she.
Hey, look, hold up. What? How was that? Look, how was that on the low? Look, this is the worst low.
Yeah, that was the worst low.
If I decided to do that. No, but
she was
like,
like,
we gotta make sure we gotta take care of family, man. That's
no doubt.
Gotta always gotta take care of the family. And with that, everybody on here, you know what I'm saying, had a good week, had a tired week, had a successful week. But you know, either way, you always gotta have the drink of the day.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. Before you get into it, let me take it over real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me take it over real quick.
Talk to me then.
You know what I'm saying? Just, I wanted to put this out there real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's going to be the hottest thing out this summer. So since you get your drink of the day, let's get our shirt of the day.
Drink of the day.
Let's go. What? Oh, we ain't even finished. And look, in case you want to follow us and find out how to find the drink, boom, go to the code.
Oh, hit them up with the face.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? We about to get popping out here.
We drinking the day up. You know what I'm saying? So listen. Hey, all the squad shirts are done. You know what I'm saying? So the squad get their shirt, and then listen. If y'all want that drink of the day merch, I got the Ketchup Podcast merch. We about to get it popping.
We about to get it popping. So we gonna have everybody that's out there.
Matter of fact, Leah, this your shirt. Why you?
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It only took a year, but you know, I'm so glad.
Our faithful listeners out there, man. You know, hey, when we throw them online for them to be purchased and whatnot, hey, support us. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get big out there. We appreciate all y'all out there doing the thing. And now, since we got the shirt, let's go ahead and get to the drinks. For me, you know what I'm saying? I put out a little thing out there. We had the smoked old fashioned. That was a drink that I had during my business trip out there. Nice. They put a little smoky on that. You still got the orange peel and you know what I'm saying, all that other good stuff that goes in there, but I'm not drinking that right now. I just went ahead and got me some nice reserve here, some nice bourbon with a Woodford Reserve. Got a little glass. Then I got me a little chaser with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stay just with one. I ain't going deep with it. I just got me a little one. You know what I'm saying? I try to do a little something. I ain't got the cigar, but I got the reserve. You know what I'm saying? Do a little something. So, Roz, man, talk to me, man. What you got this week for your drink of the day?
First of all, I didn't go all in because I just came back from Vegas. You know what I'm saying? But I did do a little black rum. But listen, in the spirit of Las Vegas.
Oh, here we go. This nigga brought the Death Star back. Like, what are you doing?
Look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the spirit of life. Vegas did not stay in Vegas, so guess what?
Don't be telling your business.
All right, then, Darth Vader. All right,
you know what I'm saying? There it goes. The disco ball, million niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Doing big things. Okay, all right. So it's not what's in the drink, it's how you dress.
Yeah, it's how you present. You know what I'm saying? The presentation. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you gotta drink it like this. You know, that's how you be in the club because you been in the club so far.
That's how you hold. That's how you hold the ball to drink.
I get it.
I can't hold it like this. The big gonna fall. So you gotta hold it like. I want the knife. I want the knife. Please.
I was just wondering. That's all. I was just wondering.
And we're gonna keep it moving now. All right, so Aaliyah,
she know what it is. I don't know why she's trying to be funny.
Go ahead and what type of water are you drinking on today?
Deer Park water.
All right, everybody out there saying you want some good water? Get that Deer Park water.
I don't even like Deer Park. That's all the fucking got.
What is Deer Park?
We trying to help them out. You know what I mean? So thank you very much for everybody's drink of the day. You know what I'm saying? I had the Woodford Reserve. We got my man Rajim over there with the Death Star, and we got Aaliyah We got
That
we got Leah drinking some Deer Park water. So
Yeah.
well, it could be a totally sane show today.
It
So
might
it
not
could be all right. Probably not, but we could be all right.
I mean,
So
you know.
Hey.
All right, well, we're gonna keep it moving to the news of the week. And we got a few things that we could talk about. I think we're gonna start off. Let's start off with Tory Lanez. I'm gonna say let's start it off with Tory Lanez. If y'all didn't know, Tory Lanez shot Rajin girl in the leg, toe, shot a pinky toe off, and he got 10 years. He got 10 years, man.
You got 10 whole years.
He got 10 years, dog. Like that's I'm just like, dang, 10 years. That's
for
10
a
years,
pinky
man.
toe.
For a pinky
For
toe,
a
man.
pinky toe.
So,
Quick on
Roz,
Hard Knocks,
man, Roz, like, hey, man, do you think that's valid for shooting your girl pinky toe off?
I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? She walking just fine. She still walking like she's talking. So I just feel like this is a Harlem Nights situation. I was talking to Clayson the other day. I'm like, oh, this is like, quick from Harlem Nights and then get 10 years for shooting Della Reese in the pinky toe.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like. So my question is this: I don't know if she still got toe. I don't know if it's what I'm saying, because a pinky toe is not that big. So if you shoot a pinky toe, either it's coming off, either it's gonna be there or not. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if she got 9.5 toes. I don't know if she got 9 toes. I think it depends on the percentage of how much
still
toes.
Wear open toe shoes? Do we know that?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Can you wear the Balenciagas? I just need to know, like, if I don't know. Can she go on what's that website? You know what I'm saying? Prettyfeet.com or whatever it is. I don't know if it takes away from her value. You know what I'm saying?
Holyfeet.com.
Yeah, if you a dime, are you a now, you know what I'm saying, a nickel? I don't know. I don't know if it takes away from your foot value.
Yeah,
so I don't think real talk. No, real talk. I don't think that. I think 10 years is too much. Yeah, I do.
10 years too much. What do you give me the correct number?
I think he could have got probation. Like, yeah, I'm saying it's just
probation for the toe shot.
Yeah, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit happens. I mean, I know I said before, like, Meg Stallion, blah, blah, blah. I knew he was gonna come back guilty because they're a black man who shot somebody. Period. You know what I'm saying? But it's been worse crimes than a pinky toe being shot off. And you don't know. Like, I think he could have got a year. You know what I'm saying? Time served or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, he gonna get deported on all that kind of stuff. Whatever. I don't think it's right to shoot nobody, especially the pinky toe, because that's a bad situation. But I'm just saying, I don't feel like. I don't. Why you looking like that, Leah? I just.
Go ahead.
Look.
It's the heel toe ratio that's going.
So perspective. Give us some perspective down here. Talk to me. What do you feel with this verdict and the sentencing of 10 years for Tory Lanez? You feel like that's
what the hell he did?
God.
And I say that because, as a woman, knowing that you're, regardless as to what their situationship was, to be intimidated, like we all look at like Tory Lanez, we're missing the point. A man assaulted a woman, and if there were more sentencing, not even guidelines, I'm not going to say that, but if it were more sentencing for assaults that that actually take place, where I shouldn't have to go to you 3, 4, 5 times, ask for a restraining order, be beat about my head, be beat about my damn face, my neck. He shouldn't have to do 5, 6, 7 things, everything. But like, do you realize the escalation it would take most folks or anybody to get to the point of shooting somebody because they mad? Anything could have happened in that vehicle. He could have shot the driver. He could have shot her. He could have shot the old girl that was the other girl. Like, anything could have happened in that vehicle. And the simple fact of the matter is, I don't give a shit if he was 5'3" shooting or 6'3" shooting. At the end of the day, he assaulted a woman, and more people should be given 10, 15, 25, 35 damn years. I don't care if it was a pinky toe, because it could have been her eye, it could have been her heart, it could have been anything. I shouldn't have to be to the point of death for the cops to step in and do something about it. So he got what he deserved.
Yeah,
and she punched him in his fucking face, but whatever.
Wow.
A little 1-2 punch, 1-2 punch.
Wait, hold on here.
Here we go. But look at also, with everything that went along with the charges. So it was 3
Yeah.
felony charges. You had assault with a semi-automatic firearm,
Yeah.
carrying a loaded and unregistered firearm in a vehicle,
That part.
and discharging a firearm with gross negligence. So we had 3 felonies on
Exactly.
that boy. So I mean,
Exactly.
really,
I usually say it like this. This is what I say usually, and I know I joke around a lot, but real talk, I look at it like this: if somebody would shot my mom in the big toe, if somebody shot my daughter, you know what I'm saying, wife, family, anybody, I'd have been mad as shit. You know what I'm saying? I would have been like 10 years, 10 years all day. So all jokes aside, you got to think about it like that too.
So here you go, because I would have been at the courthouse like. So you mean to tell me I'm going to get only going to get 10 years for shooting somebody?
Yeah.
Only 10.
Yeah. And they didn't even give like the they didn't even give the assault. They just did gross negligence. So it wasn't even like assault with a deadly weapon or nothing. It was just gross negligence. Like, ooh, I accidentally let it off
for being
a dummy.
So basically, that's what gross negligence is. Pretty much stupid.
Yeah. He got 10 years for being stupid. That's what he got. Because first and foremost, like you said, you are. And I think a lot of times what happens is we leave our environment and we don't leave the mentality of our environment. You're sitting out here in these streets at this particular point in time. He's Tory Lanez. He's a his name is known. People know who he is. Yada yada yada. And you out here with an unregistered firearm, regardless. Let's take everything else out of it. You out here with an unregistered firearm because what was your intentions with that unregistered firearm?
Yeah.
I will say this too.
Shooting me in my pinky toe was, for all intents and purposes, shooting me in my pinky toe was like the least thing that could have happened. You know what I mean? That's pretty low on the scale, because if you if you are aiming an unregistered, unmarked, whatever firearm at me, you got every intention of shooting me and killing me. Because then the gun ain't gonna be traced back to you. You can throw it out right after you wipe your fingerprints off. You just got away with murder.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I feel you.
And so another argument that we always have, and people hate to address, but it's real talk. Like, scenario changed. Now, if that was a white boy that shot her in the pinky toe, everybody would be mad as hell that he only got 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It's now it's a hate crime, and he this, he that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we have to be able to, just like years ago with the Trayvon Martin thing, people was mad because, I made a statement, and I made a statement because my son, the same age Trayvon Martin would have been. And I was like, okay, well, I totally agree with why everybody's upset. I understand that. All right, but if we're going to march and we're going to teach our young men and women how to act, let's do it all the way around. Like my son, because I don't care if my son gets shot in the club because somebody, because he stepped on somebody's Jordans by a young black man, or if he was walking through a neighborhood and got shot by a fake security white man. It don't matter. I'm still gonna have the same pain. I'm still gonna have the same rage. I'm still gonna be upset the same way. So if we're teaching our children, and people be like, well, it's different. It ain't different.
Yeah, same thing.
Like, real talk, and I'm being like, this is probably the realest I'm gonna ever be. Fuck what y'all talking about. It ain't different.
Yeah.
If a young black man killed my son and a young white man killed my son, I'm still hurt. I still lost my son. You know what I'm saying? So if we're gonna march and we're gonna have, we're gonna be Black Lives Matter down, we're gonna be, Ben Crump, we're gonna be everything. Let's do this for all aspects of the situation. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, woke." You ain't woke, nigga. You still sleeping. If you feel like you can't teach your children how to act in the streets. I tell my sons all the time, you know what I'm saying? Because there are certain situations to where your children have been in situations to where it's not going to end well either way. I understand that. Mm-hmm. Okay, but I tell my son, I just tell my son, and I tell my bonus sons that now, when you're in a situation with the police of authority, don't fight it. You're not going to be able to fight it in the street. Yep. All right? Because you're gonna lose every time. You're gonna lose every time. If you rah-rah on the police and try to raise up or try to act like you got a gun or you try to run, it ain't gonna end well no matter how you feel it's gonna end. And people are like, oh, he got shot in the back. Yeah, he got shot in the back because he shouldn't have ran. And I'm not saying it's right to shoot nobody in the back. No, don't take that as what I'm saying. What I'm saying is teach our young men and women how to address the situation and try to de-escalate.
Properly.
Yeah, properly.
how to dress it properly. You're not, like you said, you're not going to win that. You're not going to win that fight. So the object of the object of the game is for you to make it home. You can fight. You can make it fight another day. Make it home.
And let me give you an example of living to fight another day. We're gonna move on to the Bama Brawl.
Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Woo, the Bama Brawl, man. Let's go. Moses was living to fight another day out there. You know what I'm saying?
You live to fight another day.
That shit is hilarious. Like every time I see it, they got people riding around with damn folding chairs on their damn.
For all those out there, you know what I'm saying? There's with the Tory Lane situation, I think he got what he deserved. Hey, if it was like you talked about, Roz, if it was a white dude, or for example, Mr. Ismail talked about, hey, if it was a female, what would have been different about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, would have been less, because it could have been like, you can put on, hey, you're protecting yourself and all the other good stuff. So there's many layers to it and different perspectives that can sway people. If it was actually Megan Thee Stallion that shot Tory Lanez in the toe in the car, like, what's the, you know what I'm saying? What's the change? She was protecting us, or it could have been whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? All those things would have been, if Roz was a judge, he would have just said,
you good.
All right, you cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's horrible.
Order the court. I need to see you in the back real quick.
And that's why you are not the judge.
Baylor, take us to my chambers. We got
this dude fire right now. You know what I'm saying? Get him up out.
I'm giving you 5 years in the chamber right now.
But we gonna keep it rolling. Like I said, it's time for the Bama Brawl, aka those Riverboat Marauders was out there getting busy. Did everybody watch the video?
Yes, 1,000 times. I'm up to about 100 times now. I don't watch.
All right. So
it's like a mini series to me.
Lord,
yes. Give me your perspective. Give me your play-by-play perspective and your favorite part of this video of black people. What? Hold up. Like, I felt like the Thundercat symbol went up in the sky, and black people was like, Negro, Negroes, ho! And I was like, we out. Like, let's go get it.
That's exactly how it feels. Because when he threw his hat, I was like, was he tossing it? Initially, it was just like, what is happening? And I was like, what?
That was the Negro symbol, man.
Look, it was the back and forth. Then you see it was the one man that was running down the little ramp. The little boy that was swimming. Then
Aquaman, dog.
Look, the funniest part to me was the old man picking up the chair.
He went WWE on them players, dog.
I'm talking about
favorite part.
Oh my god!
You see the one part where the white lady was hit the guy with something. I don't know. He turned around and went,
yeah. 11 times.
Watched it 11 times. I did, but then, that was funny to me. No, because it was like 1 week we was all just seeing that one clip, the one angle, and then like towards the end of the week, you just seen like 15 other videos where you see the different angles. It gets funnier and funnier, like
every time.
Yeah, I was watching. I was watching something where they was talking about the guy that they was talking about the guy that hit the lady with the chair, and it was some guy hop on here talking about what kind of man hits a woman with a chair? This is any other. So another girl gets on and goes, well,
I seen that. Yeah,
right. You're upset because right now it challenges the very fabric that that piece this country together. You're talking about the black man hit the white woman with the chair, but you're not talking about how the white woman hit the other black man, jumped in other fights. You're not talking about how they was throwing stuff and kicking and punching the whole 9 yards too. They got what they deserved, and it was glorifying. I loved it.
She said he was off the clock when he threw it.
My man, he turned his he was like he turned his resignation in.
That was that. That was when he threw that hat, that was the fuck this job. That was the fuck this job. Nigga, fuck this job. He was about. So the funniest shit to me, dog, was when the two white boys came off the boat, and then they realized they had got themselves some shit. And the dude, he was like, "Oh shit, I done fucked up."
Yo,
when they threw the white girl in the water, they threw the white girl in the water. Oh my god, I was like, man. Now listen, like, you know what I'm saying? Due to the fact that this is a podcast and that we're very diverse, so we do not condone violence against any race, statute of any consideration, blah, blah, blah. With that being said,
we don't?
Yes.
Okay.
So, no, we don't. So, with that being said, that was a well-whooped ass. I'm going to tell you that now. Like, when you, like, the fact that they jumped old boy for no reason.
Oh, Lord.
I guess that. So, somebody didn't tell them. Somebody should have explained to them that we all family. We all family. No matter where you're, everybody cousins. That's my cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, look.
Yes.
Oh my god, like the ability, ability on there. Like I said, like the ability of all those people, not only from the riverboat, but also on the shore.
What?
When my man threw the hat, dog, and they was like, "Okay, it's time to watch." It was like, "Okay, it's time to watch," and everybody was watching. And he was good. Everybody was good until my man came from the outside the camera. And he decided that he was gonna be Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like, he was like, I'm coming in for you. Like, he heard the music. And he was like, oh, now we're gonna come in and beat him up. And then it was like everybody came from the backstage. It would look like everybody came from backstage, like, oh, we're gonna beat him up. And then all of a sudden, if you know this, back in the day with WWE, the Nation of Domination. Oh, you don't know, they came out the back. It was The Rock and Farouk and all them came out the back. And he was like, oh, there's a lot of them.
Tell me that wasn't a left hook heard across the world. Boy, that was on that boat. They got back on the boat, got scared. Snap, it's going down.
And they came back. Like the other picture that I saw, the one where they were like, oh, it is gone all wrong, is when they got back on the boat. And them like 5 bros was like, oh, y'all ain't going nowhere.
When they
was like, they was saying, y'all ain't going nowhere.
You should have been moved this boat. Yeah,
you should have been gone.
So the stereotype of black people can't swim is out the window now.
Out the window.
Out the window. That shit's gone.
Go to the Y.
You know what I'm saying? Now, black people can't swim. That's some bullshit. Because those boys got over there so quick. When they beat this boy Crocs off, beat his Crocs up his leg, like, bruh. Man.
Let me tell you.
They literally beat the brakes off this boy.
That was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I still can't swim, but that's okay.
Hey, stay on the dock. Then you can be one of the dock people. Run down on the dock. There you go.
I can fight though, but I can swim.
When they threw a girl in the water, I was like, oh snap.
Look, everybody. And the thing is that everybody was good until they decided to jump in. Like, but if it was just those two, would have been like,
it just would have been a fight.
They would have just been a fight. And they would have looked at it. They'd have been like, that's
the funniest shit also was the commentary. Oh my god, did you listen to the commentary?
Oh my god!
Oh, get him, young buck. Man, the commentary
it was crazy. It was crazy. But you know, the funny thing is, that's literally been my life. That was my entire childhood. That fight reminded me of my entire childhood. We cool with you wanting to fight one of us. 1-on-1 is, as long as it's a fair fight, it's a fair fight.
Yep.
When I tell you I'm the oldest of 27 grandkids, you ain't jumping nobody. And when we
that's trouble.
I remember, I'd never forget this little boy. My cousin actually said this at his wedding, and then it was funny. This boy, shouldn't call him a little boy. He was closer in age to me. My cousin is like 4 years younger than me. This cousin told my cousin he was going to steal his bike. So they come around to get the big cousin. So this boy out here trying to take my little cousin bike. No, you're not. So him and my cousin go, they get into it. They start scrapping. The girl, the guy's sister come out there. You gonna get out for my cousin? Da 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 da. Needless to say, we was out there, family against family, and we deep. So, ain't no cameras back then because the couple used to be in jail.
Hey, but if you think about it though, at least the folding chairs on the wrestling be fake. These.
No, them chairs is real. They just found out that there are certain parts of wrestling that's real than a mug. And them chairs is real.
Look, dude. I don't condone hitting women, but when this lady got hit with this chair, it did something to my heart. I'm like, ooh, God.
You want to? Did you grow up with brothers or sisters?
Brothers.
That's why.
Yeah, brothers.
Yeah. I got one brother and one sister, and we scrapped evenly. Let me tell you something. We got boys and girls in our family. At the end of the day, and this is because also, once upon a time, anyways, you tell your childrens, I don't give a shit who they are. I don't give a shit who they are. They put their hands on you, you better knock them the hell out. And I remember
that's what I was told.
One of the kids on the school bus, a little girl, kept hitting one of the children's. I said, she hit you again, punch her on the fucking stomach. Needless to say,
she got kicked off the bus.
Yeah.
Needless to say, you had to have a conversation because I thought that was the right thing. So when I get to the school and your son did this, is that, as he should. Well, we don't condone violence. You don't condone violence, but you allowed her to keep putting her hands on my child, and you didn't say anything. You didn't do anything. He came in here, he complained, and then y'all told him we're gonna talk to the parents. Bring her in, because we all
and so every now and then, things warrant an ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? And ass whooping is warranted at certain situations. It's like a little girl. Remember that little girl that was on TikTok? They were talking about Lil Johnny. You know what I'm saying? When they got rainy days, what it said? It said we got rainy days and black eyes. It's a little boy. It was a little boy, and he was like, "Because if Johnny hit me, I'm going to hit you." You absolutely right. Exactly. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I need. It was a quote by Malcolm X. I don't know the exact quote off the top of my head, but it's somewhere along the lines of Black people are the only people who are expected to be nonviolent. Like, why?
Because and with that being said too, we're living in a time right now to where
they froggy.
Yeah, very froggy. And I'm glad you said it. Yes, that's what people are getting very froggy. You know what I'm saying? And they're getting to the point where they're crossing a line to where they wouldn't cross at any other time. And lately, we've been getting to a point where there's lines being crossed. And people got to realize that there's still well-whooped asses out there. You know what I'm saying? There's still a well-whooped ass that can come your way. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be, because now, especially like, as Black people, people feel that we're automatically upset. We're automatically mad. We're going to retaliate, blah, blah, blah. I ain't got time for all that. But you put your hands on me, it's going to be a well-whooped ass. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm an angry Black man. No, I'm not. I'm just defending myself, just like you would defend yourself if I ran up on you.
Well, looking at the news right now, they got like five folks that have turned themselves in or got arrested. So a couple of the family members from the old boat, and there's they're gonna be some bros. They're gonna be some bros and whatnot.
The chair, the dude with the chair.
Did the dude with the chair turn himself in? Because guess what? I don't live here. I don't live here no more.
They said it. I mean, the unfortunate part about having video now is that they can go frame by frame, and they're gonna get everybody. So, I mean,
the good thing about it is the lady got caught swinging. She put herself in that situation. You know what I'm saying? And she hit
him, right?
Yeah,
but she hit him, right?
She got stone cold.
He got what he deserved. She got stone cold.
Yeah, but
so
she got stone cold.
Well,
and she got beat down by two sisters. That was funny.
Yeah, it's unfortunate out there. Well, for everybody out there, involved in the Bama Brawl, aka the Riverboat Marauders, you know what I'm saying? We praying for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to go on a Riverboat ride right now. I'm going to Riverboat ride with a chair with me. Say something.
Hey, look, we praying for y'all. Make sure everything good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody out there, watch yourself. Hey, you know what the signal is now.
Yeah,
you know what the signal. If you in distress, you in distress. Throw that up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna do that shit in the mall. Just see what happens. Throw my hat up.
Let us know.
Then you gonna get charged with inciting a riot, don't you?
Yeah, for real. And that's a whole other charge. Inciting a riot. Like, bitch, I threw my hat up. I was doing the Bobby Smurf.
Don't do that. No, because Bobby didn't throw it up. He threw it down. Right?
Look, my boy said Bobby Smurf, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, the Bobby Smurf, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. The Bobby Smurf Thundercat, aka Bat Signal, all the signals. It's all
the signals.
You know, I just seen him in concert too. I did.
Hey, it's all good. So hey, we praying for y'all out there, man. Be safe out there in Bama. Hopefully nothing occurs from this. Everybody just had to get their ass whooped. That's just what it was.
Days.
As we move on, we're gonna give a little update on Lizzo. Shit still falling apart for her. So as of right now, Beyonce was at the concert. She done took her name out of the remix of one of the songs she did with her. So Beyonce is not saying Lizzo name in one of the songs that she had remixed. It was like Lizzo and Erykah Badu or whatever. So she pretty much nixed the Lizzo portion of that and kind of nixed her name up out of there.
But why, man?
Look. I would say Beyonce no more than us. She got to be linked closer to them than anybody else. Because if she go ahead and she said, "Hey, we just gonna not even have this part of my situation," I'm like, that's telling. That's a loud.
No.
That's loud.
But it's like this. Think about it. Right now, Beyonce is on tour. She got sponsors. She got this. She got that. So it's not so much that she knows what's going on or anything right now. It's publicity, and unfortunately, that girl is on her way to 500-600 million. You know, in sales for just this tour alone. You know what I mean? So you're talking about. I get it. You're not fitting to. You're not fitting to fuck up my bag.
Look at here. Look at Jody out here talking that crazy. Look at Jody.
Hey, I feel like
Jody, I just feel like you got to think about big women. Like, I just don't understand how you keep attacking girls. I got a problem with you attacking the thick girls.
Look, I'm not gonna look. Hold up. Pause that statement right there. That's more than thick. Like I'll be like, I'm just gonna say that's not that category.
Who more than thick?
What you boy say? She got a little bit of something, but that's okay.
Lizzo is not in the thick category.
She's talking about me.
She surpassed the thick category. Lizzo is not in. But listen, she's not in that category.
Lizzo single-handedly made big women think they fine. So you know what I'm saying? It is what They not? You ain't big. Don't go there.
I ain't say I was big. What I was saying is that I need people to.
Everybody has their perspective.
Everybody has they what they like.
So, but the fact is,
hey, Jody,
she is more than. That's all I'm saying. Like that, she's not in that category. So
what? Lizzo, she ain't thick.
No. That ain't thick.
No.
Wait, no, that ain't thick. Some of her dancers were thick.
She pretty.
Some of them.
She pretty though.
But I need y'all to stop saying like that.
Look, Jody out here just. Look, these jokes are not condoned by the men.
Yes, because I need you to. I think people need to understand that you can be pretty and be big, small. So like your prettiness has nothing to do with your stuff.
So I feel like
she big, but she pretty. What the?
I'm trying to light the blow.
Look.
But
also besides Beyonce, you know what I'm saying, trying to make sure she's not a part of that situation. She's been dropped from possible Super Bowl consideration.
Is this all because of a banana? Is this a banana situation?
Hey man, bananas in the vajayjay. Don't do it.
Ain't that wait a minute. So my question is,
you have a banana and oh my Jesus Christ!
Don't do it.
That's where the problem started from banana and the vajayjay. So
don't do that.
So, but that's where it started at. It's like you can't tell somebody to eat a banana out of a JJ and don't
do it.
So, but I'm just saying, why? Hell no. So my question is, so everybody mad because she made somebody eat a banana out of a JJ?
But did she make them pleasantly?
Look, that's what I'm saying. You're grown. If you're an adult and somebody tell you to eat a banana out of a JJ, you got a choice. You know what I'm saying? And like, hey,
I'm
just wondering, work for you or not. I'm like, no, I'm good.
I'm just wondering. Look, everybody. Look, hold up. We figured out on this show. Hey, you said there's a price. You be like, So if she was meeting their price, they was about to eat that banana after that.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't get mad later on because you can't get mad if you still not wanted to do it. You can you can't get mad later.
You can get sexually assaulted just because this person pays you a whole bunch of money, but you ain't like it.
You pay me 10 stacks for a banana for JJ. I'm just saying.
But it's like what you said, Hayes. They named their price.
Yes, they named their price.
They continue.
Okay,
that's a breach of contract.
I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back from that last week. My bad. Hey,
I'm just saying that's a breach of contract.
We got
some more money for eat bananas. First of all, unless your
as long as you get paid,
potassium is low. That's some shit.
That's not necessarily my thought process, but
I'm saying it's
I don't agree with it. Lofton does not agree with that, but that is something that has been put forward.
You damn dirty.
Damn jokey. But I feel like as an adult, no matter what your job is, you know what I'm saying? If that's your job and you don't want to do something, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it. You don't have to do it. If you get fired for not doing it, then you would sue. You know what I'm saying? If you're allergic to bananas, don't eat bananas. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. He said 6 foot, and now I'm 6'2", and I have the same confidence. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But don't eat bananas.
Even if you pay to.
He said he's 6'7", 239. Run that back. Let me see what he said again.
That's my dog.
Oh, okay. 6'7", huh?
Actually, that's my little brother.
6'7", huh?
Yeah, he's 6'7".
I'm gonna take that off because causing problems.
Yeah. Now she gonna buy bananas.
Business.
Now she going to buy. Look, now she going to buy bananas. Now she going to buy bananas.
Yeah.
Not your business.
Got a whole bundle now.
Why men great till they gotta be?
Mind your business.
You ain't giant.
Lord.
Hey, gotta love those in the comments right now. So
I'm just saying,
y'all crazy.
Hey, we gotta make sure you know what I'm saying. That's I was just giving y'all an update on all the Lizzo-isms that's going on. Hopefully,
Lizzo-isms.
Hopefully the stuff.
But I feel. Let me say this real quick though. I feel like this though. She came out with a mentality like, I'm a big girl. I'm trying to make big girls love themselves.
Yes,
that's cool. I like that. But don't become once you get paper, don't become a mean girl. You know what I'm saying?
People do it all the time.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the problem lies. Therein lies.
Happens all the time. Happens all the time.
You can't make people eat bananas.
What do they say? They say the money always brings out your real personality.
But if you start off mean, I just feel like if I win the lottery, like that's just I'm gonna be the sweetest, nicest person.
You know what? I can tell you right now. I can guarantee you win the lottery, you're gonna be telling people to kiss your ass.
No, I do that all the time now.
I bet you pause. There's some times that you pause. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if you be working from home. I said I don't think you be if you was telling everybody.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like. If you was telling everybody.
But see, here's the thing. Like the people at work, when they get on my nerves, I just don't show up to work the next day.
I don't think I would have
I
said
need
that
a
on
mental health break. But I did.
I
I need a mental health day.
You're like, I
don't think I would have said that on the podcast.
And I did.
It's not just us. It's
But
everybody.
see, but you know, and this is, and I say this because I think we a lot of people miss that. Like if your environment is so distressful, so you know what I mean, why remain? Why remain? I went to literally this just happened. I went to work one day, which is still, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. So I got, you know, look,
Yeah, PTSD was
you know, that's what it be. But no, I went to work one day and my manager said something I didn't like. And when she said something to, I'm not going to HR on you. I'm not upset. I'm not because I know where I'm from. I know what I'm going to do. So I tell you what, she had some words and I said bet. And she said, what was that supposed to mean? I said bet.
He ain't know what bet was.
Yeah.
Bet. All right.
That word alone has so many definitions.
3 weeks later, I had a new job.
Yep.
Because again, I didn't like the environment. I didn't like the situation. I'm not arguing with you as my,
Yeah. I'm about to mute.
You just like playing with balls, don't he?
Oh, I'm live. My bad. Why men great till they gotta be great?
But you know.
All right.
We're
gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Lizzo, hopefully that's not your real personality, and we'll all find out that you are a nice, wonderful, wholesome woman, larger than thick in a thong.
Lizzo.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Lizzo, keep doing what you do, hopefully in a positive light, and everything comes out positive for you. Fantastic. All right. So we're gonna keep it moving. I don't know who Lil Tay is, and when I heard that the person supposedly Instagram died or whatever it was on, and then later it was a hoax and the person wasn't dead. Nothing really changed for me, but it was kind of interesting. Perspective. Since you know who that is, give us some insight.
So basically, she was this little girl who would hop on. I think this was like at the height of everybody's coming to, monetizing their Instagram and YouTube and all these pages. And she's about, I don't know, 8, 9 or something, coming talking some. I just made $200,000 and I brought this Rari and I be driving. One of these little to me it's like one of these little things that's annoying and kids like it and that type. Yeah, pretty much. So that's what it was. But when I saw the post about her dying, my initial reaction was, how did that happen? You don't, because you get the explanation that it was her. Well, she was, I guess, distraught over the I don't know. They didn't really explain how she died. Most people say, "Oh, she's taking her life," or she died in an accident. She had some disease nobody knew about. She passed away. Like there was, all the. If you look back on everybody whose family has posted, they tell you how they died. But then this was just out of the blue, and literally less than 24 hours later, she's saying her page was hacked. Somebody did it, and I'm like. That's a lot of people with access to, like you said, millions of followers. How did your page get hacked? Because I feel like that's her stick. Like, okay, well, I'm just going to say something or do something to get everybody, clicking on my page, doing what I need to do, getting the story, and everybody come there like, WTF? And she just made $2-3 million damn dollars because everybody keep clicking on her hashtags and keep clicking on her page. So I need some money. How can I generate money really quickly? Oh, we could say this because then everybody, oh my God, it's a tragedy, a child died. You know what I mean? What's going on? They go over there and they realize ain't shit to talk about. 24 hours later, she's $3, $4, $5 million richer. And now it's, somebody hacked my page because it's a victimless crime, right?
Yeah. Yep. There it is. So, and when you look at it, the cyber guy, Mr. Cyber. How would that take place? I mean, when you think that was an inside job, you think it was somebody like I heard they were talking about it maybe in the manager did her ex-manager or the ex-manager saying that it was a setup. I think that's what it was, where the ex-manager was like, they set this whole thing up and had her brother do a hack or something like that, where they could do this flip where you go ahead and say, hey, this person passed away all of a sudden, just like before. Nobody cares until you're not here. So all of a sudden they care because I ain't never heard of this person. I ain't know what was going on. They all of a sudden they care. It's on the news. People freaking jump on the page. Oh, I want to follow, and you just waiting for the post death album to come out. All those things that be happening. You know what I'm saying? When somebody die, and now it's like, oh, gotcha. That was pretty much like got you for 24 hours, and now all of a sudden you got mad followers, and now you can follow. So talk to me, Roz, man. You cyber, talk to me. How does this go?
First of all, I feel like she pulled a Tupac. That's pretty much what's going on.
You pulled a Tupac? You gotta not be here still.
Hey,
like you gotta
Tupac, wait first. Hey, chill out. Tupac's still alive.
He and the mama?
Yeah, Tupac's still alive. You heard? Hey, so hey, Lil Key said, don't say nothing.
I'm listening.
So hey, so like real talk, I mean, it happens all the time. You know, even actors now, I think still do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like real actors, like they do the same thing. They make some type of hoax or something or whatever. You know, it's something that happens. They got to be relevant. You know what I'm saying? When you make yourself not relevant. Now, if I could die today on Instagram or online and make $2 million tomorrow, this shit kill me. I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Wow.
The owner of LGI, let's get it, hey, fitness apparel, whatever, died today. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was making Fruit Loops and I drowned in the milk. I don't know what just happened, but I'm dead.
Wow.
$2 million tomorrow.
Wow.
Whatever. It is what it is. But
hey, look, if the viewership went up like that, we'd be like,
you know what I'm saying? Be like, man, hey, y'all heard of this? One of the hosts on Mint Ketchup died? Like, yeah, what's Mint Ketchup? Yeah, what's Mint Ketchup? Hey, shit, it's a podcast. The dude died eating Fruit Loops. You know what I'm saying? But then we be like, they be like, now they back. They ain't funny as shit. Like, whatever. $2 million.
This don't make no sense.
I'm just saying. Hey, but it happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like people die. You know, people do die. Fake die. Yeah, people do fake die. People fake die and they come back. You know what I'm saying? Make $2 million or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That should be a t-shirt. People do die.
People do die.
Fake
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, people do fake die or whatever. That's a good ass t-shirt.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad. I guess we're glad that the person was never dead in the first place.
I'm glad. Lil Tay. I don't know who Lil Tay is, but I'm glad she ain't dead.
Yeah, Lil Tay.
I'm glad you hit Lil Tay
every day. Also, one other
I really want to know how much money she made off of that.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, well, you know what? We gonna do research and we gonna let you know next week.
So I heard that even when she died, people was talking shit about her. Like, and then she popped back up alive, like,
gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch. I'm just saying. It's just like I heard people talking shit about it. So I'm glad you did. Blah, blah, blah. So people don't take death the way they used to. People don't give a shit about you being dead no more. Apparently. You know what I'm saying? Like, death is not sacred like it used to be. Like,
they just waiting for the After Dead album, man.
Yeah.
They were like, all right, drop an album.
First of all, shout out to Tupac. When you come back, you're gonna be on the Mint Ketchup Podcast.
Yeah. No doubt.
Hey, Tupac, your first interview should be on the Mint Ketchup Podcast.
I agree with Mr. Israel. She is trying to his mom, my bad, trying to bust it out as she's the Asian version of the
Catch Me Outside girl.
Yeah, hey, she made money.
How about that? She did.
She went mad though.
She made money on OnlyFans too.
She was the beginning of this nonsense wave of people on the internet that have no talent.
Catch Me Outside.
Just make money.
No, y'all forget because Dr. Phil was he had a whole series of those girls because it was the one girl it was the Catch Me Outside girl. It was the other girl that it was the one
she didn't have talent. She was the one that was the most talented.
What about ain't nobody got time for that lady? Ain't nobody got time for that? And
Brown Sugar.
Yeah, what's that dude?
Sugar Brown or something like that. No. It was the one.
How's the kid? How's the white dude? hide your kids and hide your wife.
You are so dumb. We gonna find you. Well, obviously.
Yeah. Hey, I remember when he got ungay. He was ungay for about 2 weeks. You remember that? I mean, he really
but y'all missed him. Y'all missed the whole wig, the braided wig that he had on his head. Baby, it was over after that.
How's your kids? How's your wife?
Here's one more thing. This is one more thing I got for y'all. I just found this out. You know, you got Sexy Red. So you know the my what was it? My
I was hoping you're not gonna please
and my
please
booty
don't.
hole brown chick. So I didn't realize
skip this topic.
that Sexy Red, she tells a wild story on a podcast on Little Yachty's A Safe Place podcast about how a viral oral sex video got put out about her, which I was like, that's kind of crazy, man. I was like, that's one of her viral claim to fame is that she has a video of her, and she tells a story on the podcast. It's kind of weird, like talking about how she was with a new dude or whatever, blah blah blah. They had a video of old boy going down on her. Dude got in a car accident with his girl. His girl ended up picking up the phone after the accident. He was somewhere else, and she found it and then threw it online. So that's a part of Sexy Red history right there. A part of her deal. And I found out that she is proclaimed herself, self-proclaimed Raw Dog Queen. I don't know if you want that is her. That's what was written on Hip Hop DX. That is her self-proclaimed Raw Dog Queen. I am confused if that is a thing that people are proud of nowadays.
First of all, hey, let me go.
Talk to me, Roz. Talk to me, man.
So she just put out something on IG the other day that said something about I got the STD if all I need is you. Right? Like, yeah, she said I got the STD. All I need is you. It's spelled stud or whatever, right? So I'm like, and everybody was like, "What the fuck does that even mean?" You got the STD, and honestly, real talk, fuck what y'all talking about. She look like she got STD. The chick don't look.
Of them.
Yeah, she
looked like a walking STD.
She looked rough. Like I don't understand the name, none of that shit. Like when you look up thought, that's the damn. You know what I'm saying? That's the definition right there. Like, what the fuck is going on here? And I would say a thought has more class than she does.
Because this is like, it is bad. That's bad. You know, that's just oh my God. I feel like what happens is record labels, they need to make money. And they make money off what they think they can make money off of. And Ratchet, beyond Ratchet, if you want to go beyond Ratchet, that's what's selling right now. You know what I'm saying? Because people live a life that they wouldn't normally people want to live a life they wouldn't normally live. You know what I'm saying? They want to now they be in their car riding out. You know what I'm saying? They be in their car riding out to ratchetness. But when it comes to being ratchet for real, not you, Aaliyah. But when they come to being ratchet, I just mess with you. And you'll never know my business online. How about them apples?
Rich around and rich it out. So I feel like honestly a lot of people live their life through the eyes of a lot of these artists. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why go like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of cats think they thugs, they're not thugs. And they you know what I'm saying? What's the previous TV feel bad? Nasty.
Hey, that was courtesy of Hip Hop DX. A lot of the news, but hey, man, take your red out here.
Listen, no, it go together. If you the Raw Dog Queen,
hey,
it only states
out there
that.
Getting it. She out there getting it, man.
They legit got like I don't. Where was I at? Because I be all over the place. Summer has been a whirlwind. I was somewhere, but there are billboards wherever I was driving to or from. And I'm looking up, and the billboards are literally telling everybody there are anti shit.
Come on, speak.
Both of them.
fuck? I got to still be drunk. I don't know what the hell happened. There are strains of chlamydia and syphilis that are drug resistant. Like you could get chlamydia and take the antibiotics or whatever, but it doesn't go away. Like it's resistant. Like chlamydia, it's that my uncle. I'm gonna tell y'all my uncle.
Man. Hold on, let me tell some business.
But let me tell y'all,
because whisper.
So I know, right? So y'all got to look. So I don't want nobody to hear it, right? Okay, so look. Right. So my uncle had got chlamydia right when I was younger, and I didn't know what. Yes, because I'm newsy as shit. I was the oldest girl. Of course, I was newsy, and I was like, well, "What is that?" Because my uncles kept calling it the clap. So I was like, "What is the clap?" So I say to my mom, "What's the clap?" Because Anthony got the clap. Shut up, please. She's like, "Anthony got the clap. What's the clap?" She was like, "How you know Anthony got the clap?" And I was like, "Richard and Terry was talking about it." And then those my other uncles, right?
Yeah.
So my mom explained to me what it was, and I was like, and somewhere in my 7-year-old mind, I just couldn't fathom like that. It happened, like I just couldn't fathom what that was. So I was like, so why are you doing it to the girl if she gonna give him the clap?
You say, why she keep applying?
That is very different than making the booty clap. That is different.
Yeah. So what happened was he had to go to the free clinic to get the shot because it was a secret because they didn't want Nana to know that he got the clap. It
was all crazy.
Like there. I tell you, I learned so much from my uncles. That's why I was like, and y'all just not having unprotected sex. Like chlamydia is, don't get me wrong, it's still an STD, but it's like AIDS is real. HIV is
real. For real. That shit is real. Like, I'm not trying to get COVID or nothing. I don't give a fuck.
I feel like people don't think it's real no more because I be seeing mad commercials about the HIV. Like people can live regular. Like they be out here like take the pill. And you amazing.
They celebrate this shit. Shit, nigga.
Like that's regular. I grew up in
Magic Johnson said it's undetectable. What you trying to do, baby? That ain't funny. I'm so sorry. That ain't funny.
Yeah, you going down for that shit.
It's crazy out here. It's crazy in these streets.
Fuck that.
Anyways, we've learned a lot today. We have learned a lot today. We got one more little thing for you, though. It's been a fantastic show. I've been enjoying this right now. We got one more thing, though. What you think about that, man? Ross, talk to me. Man, Give me the what you think about that.
Hey, the what you think about that segment is brought to you by LGI. Let's Get It Fitness Apparel. Hey, real quick, before I go there, shout out to Albert Prince Bell, the WBO 25-0 boxer, man, representing, promoting LGI in his title fight yesterday. Hey, he did his thing, representing LGI. Check us out. Hey, go to LGIfit.com. Get your LGI on, whatever. Boom. Let's get it. So anyway, this week's What You Think About That? Beyonce concert tour is looking to gross about $500 million coming up here soon. What you think about that? Would y'all go out and spend $300-$400 on a Beyonce whatever tour ticket? Perspective. Hold on, my bad. But let's go with the perspective. What you think? Perspective.
Perspective?
First of all, you talking about $300 or $400 for the nosebleed sections, okay? Ooh, ain't no way. Don't get me wrong. I love Beyonce. I'm a fan of her music, but first of all, I just don't. I got better things to do with $300. I've got better things to do with $300 damn dollars. But 500 million. You said 500 million, right? I can believe that. I can believe that. And as you said, I'm like, but I feel like when you are at the level that she performs at her show is flawless every single time, every single tour. But when you got that kind of money, your goals are different. Your dreams are different. Your end state is different. What she ain't working because she need the money. You know what I mean? She doing it because she love performing. So her whole thing is she's now setting records. Can you think about it? What other artist alive today, or you know what I mean? Let's just say alive today. Yeah. That's going to gross $500 million.
Sexy Red. She raw dogging.
Everybody get a turn.
So disappointed. I can't believe that's your friend. I tell you, you need to leave them little Air Force guys alone because they fucking weird. Okay, they're weird. Should have stayed in the army because that's weird.
$500,000. Hey, 500 strong. You think it's a game out here?
Yeah, that's
saying penicillin.
Right.
Yeah, you need all the cylinders. Any other type of penicillin, amoxicillin, all the cylinders.
Yeah, I'm saying glass cylinders, all that shit.
But in the grand scheme of things, you're talking about like who was it? The Weeknd just hit. Was it 3? Like he made more than
he broke Michael Jackson.
He broke. And what was the dollar amount for that? Like
it was like 300 and
it's up there.
60 some odd or 80 some odd million or something like that. So
and she was how much?
Out of the water. She was
500. But I think it's also due to.
She's already bigger than the Weeknd. That wasn't if they was comparing each other, that ain't even nobody's doing like the Weeknd.
But that's the thing. You talking about somebody. Think about it. The whole point and purpose of the tour is like, let's just say right now, her goal is to outdo whatever she done before. You know what I'm saying? She done made $300,000 or $300 million on the last the on the run tours, you know, but that was what that was something she was doing with Jay-Z, as opposed, and I'm not saying she can't do it on her own, just saying it's something completely different when you can still pull the same numbers when you don't have nobody on that stage but you singing and dancing. You know what I mean?
I say that's also a benefit of longevity. I look at it like this. So you have like LeBron James and Michael Jordan, right?
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James, man, he been playing for a long time. I will, me personally, like Beyonce. I've been to a Beyonce. I've been on the run. I saw the Run the Throne or Run the whatever the hell concert. I saw the 2 when Jay-Z and her was out there when he had 444 and all the other jazz. So good concert. Mm-hmm. Good concert. It was nice. Enjoyed it. Wasn't necessarily an awe, but it was a good performed concert. The song sounded like the song. She out there and she was sweating, doing a dance, right? Doing a thing, right? Me, I saw Michael Jackson live. That is my entertainer. Like, as of, if I'm on stage and you say, with his level of videos, as well as then being able to reproduce the video on the stage, there's not a level of performance perfection that she will be able to hit, but due to the fact of longevity, hey, Michael Jackson did his concert that he planned on having before he died.
Yeah,
probably could have made way more than this, but he died. So it was one of those, because those were like $500 a ticket for whatever, and I would have at that time, because I saw him at the time before, I would have been like, I'm flying to Europe to go see that. Because it was that dope.
But they still had his that's the crazy thing. They still had his concert, and they had a big hologram of this man on stage dancing, and people still bought them tickets and still went out. And I feel like when you reach that level of entertainment, you could charge $700,000 for tickets. Somebody gonna be at that concert.
Yeah, folks gonna show up. So I mean, I just look at it like Beyonce, because of longevity, she's been out there. She is the one right now. She is the one, as of in the R&B world, in the pop world. She is the one. People are gonna flock to the one, and she knows that. And it's like, hey, I can charge whatever because people are gonna show up. Because I am, Beyonce is the one of this generation. She is the one. She has nobody to compete with. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she is the one of this generation, and her making whatever money is not going to be like not imaginable, because the thing is, she is the one. So whatever she wants to charge, she has enough of a catalog. She has enough songs where you're going to be like, yo, you're going to perform for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
So,
like,
so
it's
3 hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm
3
saying. Like,
hours.
So
you
let me
got
ask you this.
songs forever, and it's like, all right, you gonna
All
have.
right, so real talk, like no bullshitting. All jokes aside, you had choice out of these 2 tickets, free, right? You got Beyonce tickets, free, or Chris Brown tickets, free. Who you going to see?
I've already seen Beyonce, so that's the problem.
No, regardless,
I was like, I already seen it. So I guess
regardless of who you already seen, just like I'm saying, real talk. Like, who would you go see?
I'll probably. I mean, look, I would, because I've already seen Beyonce.
You gonna
I
sit
would
and
go
check
see Chris
with
Brown.
Chris
Like,
Brown?
even
Yeah.
though, like, I like.
Okay,
there's
so if you
and
see,
I don't have the catalog of either one.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where it's like Beyonce. I hear songs, like those songs. There's, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I hear Chris Brown. He got some jams. He be doing this. So I'm just like, to go to a concert. Like, well, I've already seen Beyonce. I will go see Chris Brown. That just be
who you
what
going
it
to
was.
see?
I plead the fifth.
No, you know you see Chris Brown. You're like,
She going to see Chris Brown.
he said,
And here's why. I love Beyonce's music. I like her as, you know what I mean, the whole 9 years. I'm not enthralled. There's just certain people that I'm not enthralled with her. There's a possibility that, you know, Chris Brown might start singing to me the way Usher did when he was on that stage dancing around. So
let's do this. Whoever watching, all right, from the comments, who would y'all go see? Beyonce or Usher? Talk to us.
Chris Brown. You said Usher.
My bad.
First of all,
My bad, Chris Brown, because you said sing to me. So yeah, Chris Brown.
about to say, okay.
Yeah, no. Usher.
I mean, that's it. But Chris Brown, he can die. But see, he's still. But to me, I honestly, really and truly, I would go see Beyonce only because,
Chris Brown.
I will never forget that. Thank you.
Lord.
I'm gonna tell my age.
That was in '88, man.
I'm gonna tell my age. I would see. Hey, I'm gonna tell
you
my
tell us
age
your
right
age
now.
all the time, but continue.
Silence, punk. Hey, my boy, Mr. Ishmael will tell you. We went to go see Fat Boys, Curtis Blow, and the real Roxanne. You think it's a game?
Wow.
Oh my Lord. You said
that was like in 79 or 80.
He said 79.
First of all, it's in the 90s. Why you bullshit? He trying to kiki.
That's funny.
Was that 85 or 86?
Yeah, see, we got Chris right now. Everybody saying Chris. But real talk, like, look, I like Beyonce, cool. But Chris Brown, you know what I'm saying? He got a lot of shit that I vibe to. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference. Because Beyonce got diehard fans. Like my sister, she a diehard fan. She is. You say something about Beyonce, if she not watching right now, if she was watching right now, she'd be like, hey, don't talk about Beyonce all day. But you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I feel like Chris Brown, to me, Chris Brown got a better show. You know
I would say, I say this, I think, as people who listen to music, you know what I mean? As people who listen to music, I don't think you go for the you don't go for them to sing their whole catalogs. You know what I'm trying to say? You don't go for that. You go for the entertainment of it. And for me, I don't see Beyonce. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna be a good show, but I don't see her putting the energy in especially, you know, when I say older, I mean she's not that 20-something-year-old Beyonce out there half naked, got all the skin showing, she's doing the song, she's dancing. Like right now, she's a mother of 3 children, something. She's a mother. She's a mother. She's a mother who had went through some things getting pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be a lot of things that you just don't do. Like right now, I feel like if Rihanna decided to go on tour, I can tell you right here, every show she's going to sell out. Because people want to see that energy. People want to see her perform. People want to and she ain't even got to come out with a new album. She's definitely going to sing all of her own music. And she's going to make the $500-something million. Because that's just, you want to see the performance. You're not getting that same energy with Beyonce. It's not a. It's Beyonce is one of these things. It's a sing along. Whereas Rihanna, it's a dance party. People want to go out to these concerts. They want to be entertained. They want to dance.
And that's how Chris Brown would be. It would be a dance party. You know what I'm saying? It's how I would see Bruno
Mars. I like Bruno Mars.
Yeah, Bruno Mars would be.
Look.
But he on heroin, so no.
He on heroin?
He was on heroin. Y'all don't remember he got arrested for in out in Vegas for Bruno Mars got arrested out in Vegas.
You know he got a condo in Manhattan. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, come on now.
My bad.
I just get more and more disappointed in him.
Come on now. Come on.
More and more disappointed.
I got a condo in
No, honestly, really and truly, he was in Vegas or whatever. He got arrested for like heroin and some other, like maybe it was weed, I don't know. But he got arrested for having that stuff in his hotel room or on his possession. Yeah, it was. I'm telling you, because
he said he don't care.
Personal life.
He said he don't give a damn.
True that. I'm gonna go to the concert. I'm gonna go see a Bruno Mars concert. I personally like Bruno Mars. I like his energy. I like
Wait a minute.
his songs.
Who y'all cook that scampi? Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Well,
you on that shit?
Yes. I feel like
yes.
He said, all right.
Look.
Hey, be careful out there. Don't drink that Death Star. Look. You know what I'm saying? It gets you a little tipsy.
Look. It is a fake death.
I'm gonna leave the door open.
You gonna die fake death.
I'm gonna leave the door open.
Oh, shoot. All right.
So weird.
Well, it's been a wonderful show, y'all. Fantastic. So, hey, make sure that y'all throw it in the comments. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all go over to YouTube. Subscribe, please. We trying to get them subscriptions up. We need that subscribing. Make sure that you share it with your friends. Make sure that if you're driving, listen to us on all those wonderful streaming services because we out there everywhere. So if you want to have some good laughs on the way to work, on the way back from work, dropping the kids off, all that good stuff, we out here having a good time. Go hit us up at of course, the Mint Ketchup. You can find us everywhere at Mint Ketchup. Last but not least, we want to make sure that if you have some issues out there, you know what I'm saying? Your family there for you, friends are there for you, co-workers, whoever. Everybody wants you to be around. If you come to the end of the road and you feel like there's nobody else there, you still have a lifeline out there. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK, 800-273-8255. Hey, we all want you to be here. You have to be here to be able to overcome, and you have to be here to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it's always there. So it's just being able to make that decision, and everybody is there for you. Make sure that you go out and you talk to folks that are there that's trying to help you out and try to get you through it. Everybody wants you to be here. So once again, hit up that National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK, 800-273-8255. And last but not least, we about to get up out of here, man.
I'm gonna leave the door open.
I'm gonna leave the door open. But we gonna close it right now because it's time for us to go. We gotta get up out of here. At this daggone mug, you know what I'm saying? I
got a condo in my head.
You just like them little things and you just love them in your hand, huh? Noted.
Hey, we love y'all guys out there. Make sure that y'all comment, subscribe, hit the bell, join the Facebook group page, friend us on Facebook at Mint Ketchup. Check us out on all the social medias, TikTok, Instagram, X, whatever the hell that is now. Hit us up on all them joints. We're at Mint Ketchup. You can for sure find us anywhere on those things. And please join us next week. We're going to be back with some more funnies and some more news and some more of us. It'll be great. You'll have a good time. I promise. I promise you'll have a good time.
We out.
We about this. Check you later.
Go. We out.
Bye, y'all.
We got a Lee in the building. Mr. Make It Happen.
Hey, y'all.